I would like to go over an example from MyLabs from section 3.1. Actually, it's module 1 homework problem. It's actually from section 3.1 involving finding the mean. In this case, we're asked to find the population mean, but we could be asked to solve for the sample mean. So it all depends on what's asked in the problem. So let's see, we're asked to solve for the population mean. That tells us that we are solving for mu. That is the Greek letter that's used to designate population mean in statistics. So we're going to solve for mu, and in our textbook it mentions that this is equivalent to um, the summation notation, might be a little sloppy, but anyways, of all of our x values divided by the population size. Population size opposed to sample size. Population size is designated uppercase N. Okay, so there's another difference between population and sample mean. And what the summation means, if you're not familiar, it means that we add up all of our N values and then we still divide by uppercase N. So that is equivalent to, in our example, adding up all of our 5 values in our population. So that would be 3 plus 7 plus 15 plus 14 plus 16 divided by 5. And that is equivalent to add up all those 5 values and then divide by 5. We obtain, figure this out on my calculator really quickly. It is equivalent to 11. So our population mean is 11. All right. Now, let's just imagine that we were asked to solve for sample mean. So instead of this being called population mean, or population, this is actually a sample. So if you're not familiar with what population is or sample is, it explains that in the book, but population means it's every single value. We're looking at everything, a complete census. And opposed to a sample where we're gathering values from a population, we're just looking at a subset of our population. That is a sample. So let's just imagine that these 5 values, 3, 7, 15, 14, and 16, is actually a sample. So our sample are these 5 values right here. So let's find the sample mean. So we wouldn't be able to solve for population mean now because we have a sample. So it wouldn't make any sense to have population mean. Now we have sample mean. So sample mean, it mentions this in your text, sample mean is x bar, x with the bar over it. And similarly, we sum up all of our values, and then we divide it by our sample size, because we don't have a sample or a population size anymore. Sample size is lowercase n, just the letter that designates sample size. So we're going to add up all of our lowercase n values and divide by lowercase n. Now it's just notation, but as you can see we have the same values, so we actually get 11. It's the same exact equation. I would just be repeating myself again, but it just comes down to notation. And the main difference you really need to get down is this is population mean, and this is sample mean. The notations for each. Okay, they both come out to 11 because, again, it's the same exact equation, just different notation. All right, so there's a quick introduction to an introductory video, an example of means, population and sample mean.